do this. It says up. Okay. Come. Open up.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, which are the top Bible teachers on the planet Earth today. I also want to send a hearty shalom to all the sincere brothers throughout the four corners of the earth that push the unadulterated truth of the Bible and risk their lives doing so in efforts of waking up the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. And to the believers out there, you brothers and you sisters that watch, we say shalom to you as well. Okay? Hey, we're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, okay, and to awaken our people to who they are according to the scriptures. And as usual, we're going through the spirit, and Lord willing, this is edifying.
God, hey, what the blood brother said is on point. All right, because it's all leading to the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, all right, which has held the children of Israel captive, all right, since its inception. All right, and that's why the Lord is doing all this, all right, so that this place gets his judgment for touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. All right, and what's going on in the Middle East, all right, is predicated on that. Okay, what's going on in the Middle East with them JJs, all right, is necessary for this place to be judged.
That's right.
All right, so we're going to start with Jeremiah chapter 49, around the 20th verse.
Right, and if, you know, if JJ went over your head, because, you know, you got J double O's, let's put it like that.
Right.
The J double O's.
Right.
Spell that out and you get it.
Google 1948, Balfour, okay,
Right.
Declaration.
You know what we be talking about.
Yeah,
Right.
the ones with the little hats.
The DVD-R hats.
Right. Okay? We got to speak in codes because, again, this devil, all right, he likes to take down our videos for telling the truth. All right? You got it. Bring it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and verse 20. And it says, therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom.
Right, so this is the counsel of the Lord. So this ain't of man. This is the will of the Lord. All right, he's orchestrating these wars to fulfill his will, prophecy. All right, that's why we're known as, all right, in GMS as the brother that speak prophecy. All right, because that's the testimony of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy. Okay, you got it.
Yep. Jeremiah 49 and verse 20 says, therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom in his purposes, that he have proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them.
Right, and the least of the flocks are talking about those 1948ers, JJ, small hats, okay? And that's why, all right, you're seeing the situation you're seeing right now in the Levant, in the Middle East. All right, that's necessary, all right, for America to get dragged into World War III. All right, for its destruction. That's what it's all about, man. All right? That's why, hey, brothers and sisters that are new, watching us, hey, man, just focus on the prophecies. Focus on what the Lord is doing.
Right.
All right? You don't have to be carnal. The Lord is gathering all these nations, all right, for their judgment. More specifically, Esau, Edom, who's in the power seat. You got something?
Matthew 24 and 6.
Real quick, the scriptures speak about what? The world being made for our sakes.
Right.
So the reality is everything that's taking place in the earth is for our sakes. So there's no need at any point in time to be carnal. Wait upon the Lord, Zephaniah 3. Wait upon the Lord.
Get that?
Right, because he's the one that's wielding everything ultimately for what? For our sakes.
Right.
See?
And that's why you should be up in the spirit, just be spiritual,
Right.
walk in the spirit, more spirit, less flesh, man.
That's right, brother.
You don't need to be antagonizing these heathens, all right? You don't need to be, all right, vexing them. You know, you just, hey, bring out the words, all right? Watch what the Lord is doing. The Lord is doing mighty works, and we're declaring his wonders to the whole world, all right? Saying, this is the will of the Lord, okay? You got it, bro.
Right. If I may say, Salaki, just a quick add-on, man. What you said is on point. We don't gotta go and get cardinal with the heathens, because we have to understand. Remember, the day of the Lord, the scriptures say that that's the time for the heathen, man. So the Lord already have a judgment for the heathen.
Right.
Ezekiel 30.
30,
You
yeah.
know? What you got?
You can get that too. Not bad. You got it.
It's Matthew 24 and 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Say that. Read that one more time, Salaki.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Now, who said that? That's Yahweh Shai, who the word 80 calls Jesus. I mean, he's putting us on game. All right, so this has to happen. All right, because why? The disciples went to him privately, say, "Hey, when shall the end of the times come? All right, when shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Right.
All right, end of this age. All right. So when you hear wars and rumors of wars, that proves that we're at end of this age.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you don't gotta get carnal. Just stay spiritual.
Yeah.
All right. The Lord is doing the work. All right. This is His movie, man. You got it.
I'm gonna say this real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Alluding to the precept Sakari you brought out, it said the least of the flock shall draw them out, and then ultimately what's going to happen? That land is going to be desolate,
Yeah.
right? And the irony, you got Benjamin, not a
Jew.
Jew.
Just say,
Yeah,
just
not
say
a Jew.
BB.
Yeah, BB, yeah.
That's your name, BB.
Benjamin, not BB.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The irony, he's saying they want to invoke Isaiah, the 60th chapter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I thought y'all only believe in the Torah.
Right. And you want to get the heathen out of there, but guess what? The Lord going to get all y'all heathens out of there, because guess what? You're a heathen as well.
Right,
You know,
right.
I just want to add that.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful because, hey, that's why the Lord's bringing your military all in that region to destroy all of them at once.
Yep.
All right, and that's why that region has been always hot because of the resources there and the lust of these heathens, okay, eyes. All right, that rich, that wealth. All right, I was telling Jakara the other day that China, all right, is going to get up in that war too because of the Persian Gulf. That's where they get their oil supply from.
Yep.
Okay, they're the #1 country to get most of the oil in that region. All right, so hey, that's all set up to destroy these heathens' military. But you got it,
I
Ramon.
was gonna say, Salaki, didn't China just do the deal with Saudi Arabia, traded in the yuan?
Yep.
So that's gonna go to show you, that's gonna further push Babylon the Great, which is America, out of the way. That's right.
Right, don't get it twisted
Despise.
when you see these current events of how they dealing with money and bricks. They understanding these meetings that it's going to go to war.
Right.
Like what they doing is going to go to war.
Right.
They know that.
And really, Saudi Arabia, I'm glad you mentioned that, because Saudi Arabia is like, okay, we see who you are now.
Right.
Because so long, America had Saudi Arabia in its back pocket.
Right.
Why? Because of their oil resource. But now they're seeing, oh, General Mark Milley said that if America went to war with Russia, Russia would destroy them. So Saudi Arabia said, okay, well, shit, we'll join forces with Russia and China. You know, because the whole BRICS thing, which at the end of the day, it ain't gonna be no goddamn BRICS. BRICS ain't gonna be the new world order. Hell no. Yasha Allah is gonna be the new world order.
That's right.
But Saudi Arabia is saying, you know what, we don't need you, Americans. When you look at it, Saudi Arabia's military, it's null and void. So they needed America to back them, especially because of their oil resources. But now they're saying, look, we can go with Russia. That's why the OPEC did a just out of the blue meeting saying, look, we're going to cut down production of oil barrels even more. And they asked them, is that a shot at the West? No, it ain't a shot at the West. That's just what we want to do. But ultimately, it is a shot at the West.
Yeah, because everyone needs oil.
Right.
They need oil for everything.
If I may say, just to add on, because brothers mentioned how China's going to get involved, all right, and you mentioned the BRICS nation. Part of the BRICS nation is who? Iran, right?
Yep.
All right. Who's in that region in Israel? Talks about the open fronts, man. Hezbollah, bro.
Yep.
Who's backing Hezbollah? Iran, man.
Yep.
So pretty soon, if because without I had seen a video, I think I put it in the chat. They were saying if those two fronts open up near Lebanon at the north of Israel, all right, Israel's gonna be forced to have to attack. You know what I'm saying?
But they're doing it now.
Right.
It's happening now.
Yep.
So that's what draw Iran in.
Yep.
And if it draws Iran in, obviously nations in cahoots and agreements, they're gonna have to do what? They're gonna have to come and help their allies,
Say
man.
the nation now.
Yeah.
Say the nation now.
What?
Mother Russia.
Yeah, Mother
That's
Russia.
right.
Man, he ain't that far either, man. Yeah.
Right.
You
No,
know?
that's beautiful you brought that up, Bishop, because, Hezbollah, Hamas, you also have the Houthis, all these different Arab countries, all right, engaging on JJs, all right? And if you notice, even America, all right, your intelligence agency, whether it be CIA or FBI, they're like Iran. Iran's the next target, all right? And that means Russia, China, all right? Because, again, where's Iran located at? Why do you think the apostles said you need to look at maps? Iran is right, literally, near at the Persian Gulf.
Yep.
And that's where all the oil comes out. So if Iran goes into a war, blockade, all right, and that means all these nations are going to have to get involved to protect their interests, to protect that oil. That's going to draw World War III. But I'll continue bringing out wars and rumors, because there's a point I want to hit. And then you're going to bring out with the Lord gathering all these nations.
Matthew 24:6.
Mhm.
It says, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
See, that's what the Lord said, who the Lord Iggy calls Jesus. He said wars and rumors of wars must come to pass, not if, must. That means it has to happen. Okay, that's in the Bible. Okay, continue.
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, like you just had one over there in Nepal, killing hundreds of people, killing the injured, people missing.
So you know, hey, Yahweh Shai put us on game, all right? And hey, the water for Yahweh Bach Mount Shai, we're getting the spirit to understand what's going on, all right? So we're not moved, we're rooted in, all right? And we're looking forward to this, and you should be if you want to get the hell up out of here.
That's what I was looking for.
I'm
I'm going to bring this out too. But I'll finish. It says, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Because as these things going on right now, these people still could go to the gas station, put gas in their car, and they can still go out, and you still got momos walking around and abominations. But it's the beginning of sorrows. This is letting us know that the time, like never before, is getting ready to pop off, especially over here in Babylon. You just wait for it, man. But I did want to bring this out because we're talking about the nations against those JJs, you know, the ones who with those pads on top of their heads. It says it.
Elder Knockout say sombrero poquito.
Little hat.
Yeah.
Sombrero poquitos. La cabeza.
La cabeza.
It says Israel is removed from largest map platforms in China.
There you go.
So the largest map platforms, like we use Google and GPS to get somewhere, they took the name of Israel off. China has, man. So they're not playing. They're not even recognizing the state of Israel right now.
That means in their mind they already done wiped that shit off the map, bro.
Persona non grata.
You see the map, but they won't put the name Israel there because they saying everybody exposing them motherfuckers. Y'all not Israel.
Right.
You don't belong there.
Yep. Bring out what you got, Zephaniah. Yep.
Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
See? Therefore wait upon me. All right? So hey, there's no need to get carnal. There's no need to pull up and all that goofy shit. Just wait on the Lord, man, and bring out the word. Okay? And if somebody comes up and wants to inquire, just bring out the word. If they can't get it, hey man, it's 8 for you. Keep it moving.
Right.
All right? There's no need to get loud. And look, man, look what's going on. I mean, the prophecies are happening now.
Right.
They what? And 10 years ago, you know, it would be like, hey, come on, man. You need to wake the hell up. This is going to happen. Now, it's happening. What else is more to yell about or scream about, man? It's happening. You got it.
So that vibration that, you know, the elders, who they say that, if a nigga can't get it,
We moving on.
right,
Moving on.
right. If that ain't prevalent now, I don't know what time it is. It's now to be like, look, if a nigga can't get it, because we're not arguing.
Yeah.
We don't debate the truth. It's not debatable.
Right.
And like the scripture says, though it tarry, wait for it. Till at the end it shall speak and not like it's speaking.
Right.
All we doing is just saying, look, see?
Right. Pop-up book.
Right.
Hey, and the thing is, the reason why if a nigga can't get removed now, because the scriptures already done gave us the blueprint, man. The Lord has a set amount of people that he got to judge, man. He created them for judgment, man. He done told us after 1 or 2 admonition, they can't get it. We're supposed to move on, man.
That's right.
All right? So it's no need to keep going back and forth, man. You got to understand, when you see a motherfucker can't get it, you got to let the unjust be unjust still, man. The Lord has placed them in that lot for a certain reason,
That's
man.
beautiful. That really helps us out because imagine if we had to wait on 2/3 to get it. Like, bro, it ain't gonna happen in this lifetime.
Nah.
You know, bros ain't gonna happen in this lifetime.
It wouldn't happen at all, bro,
Yeah,
because
it
it's
wouldn't
not
happen at all.
written, bro.
We all be destroyed.
Because the only things that's happening is what the Lord has written in the scriptures to happen, man.
That's right.
You
Can I
know?
bring this out real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Right, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still, man. Because there are individuals that, hey, the Lord said he created people in vain, bro.
Right.
All right. So there's people that's gonna just be unjust. Their whole mindset,
Right.
their whole aura right now, even Jake, is to just be completely off, bro.
Yep.
Can't nothing can't nothing you do or say could change their mind or change their attitude about just being off, man. All right, so if they unjust, you just gotta let them be, man.
Because hey, there's some people whose conscience has been seared with a hot iron.
Bro.
So now you bucking up against the Most High.
Right.
Like, I didn't want this nigga to get it, and you trying to teach him? That's why the scriptures say, "A rebuke not a fool, lest he get a blot unto thyself."
Right. And that's why these other pseudo-Israelite groups don't really got it, man. Trying to sit here and raise all Israel, man. But what about the Lord's plan, man? If the Heavenly Father wanted all Israel to wake up to get delivered, he would have written that all Israel's going to wake up. But what did the Lord say in the scriptures, man? That he had a remnant unto himself, man. Come on, bro. You got it, huh?
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
That's right. It's plain, man.
It's Titus 1:15. Unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled, man. So basically, for those who have a pure mind, they're going to get it. For those who don't believe it, they're not going to get it, man, because their conscience is defiled, man. Their mind is defiled, man.
Right. And that's why in 2 Ezra 15, the Lord told us what? Be not at the incondulities, paraphrase. Be not troubled at the incondulities.
Right.
15.
We got it, brother. You got some?
Back in the Zephaniah. Right. Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger.
See that?
For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
See that? See that? If you look up the word determination, all right, Baba Kusha. But see, that's why you see what's going on in the Middle East, man. Okay? That's why you're seeing all these nations getting gallied over there. Because the Lord's going to pour out his wrath on them. All right? Fire, death, destruction, man. Okay?
He's determined to do it.
Yeah, and he's determined to do it.
Can I get this real quick?
It say wait upon the Lord.
Yes, yeah, so wait upon the
It
Lord.
said pull up.
No. Let's say pull up.
That term didn't even exist
Right.
back then. That's Urban Dictionary.
And I heard it's a homosexual type connotation to it too.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's an LGBTQT type connotation with that pull up shit.
Real quick, Revelations 16 and 15. It
Yeah,
says,
determination.
Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth, not pull up. Blessed is he that watcheth.
Eyes.
Right, because what? We've been called to be what? Watchmen. Okay? Right. You know what I'm saying? That shows that you niggas ain't watchmen and you niggas ain't seers. Right? So it says, blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments.
Right.
Lest
And what does the garments mean? Represent the truth, the understanding of the scriptures, man.
Yep.
Spirit
Right?
of the Lord.
Walking in the spirit, not carnality, man. Okay? And the Lord's looking at your garments and they're filthy, man. Yeah, a lot of you pseudo-Hebrew Israelites got them strange garments on.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, they garments spotted like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
They have a lot of blood on their hands.
Yeah.
He says, blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked. And that's a lot of these niggas naked, man. You ain't got no covering. That's why the lady ran her car into your shit.
Right.
It's not covered. You can't run your car into the Great Millstone Church. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we don't have a building.
Right.
We make up the building.
Right. We are the temple.
Right, we are the temple, right? It says, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
And the Lord's revealing, okay, you pseudo-Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yep.
Shame on you.
Yep.
All right, this is the revealing. All right, and it's only going to get worse for y'all unless y'all repent, man.
Verse 16, it says, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
Right, Armageddon, which means mountain of troops, army of troops, man. Okay, that's why you're seeing what you're seeing in the Middle East. You got the determination. You got it. You got it.
It's Strong's H. 4941 is Mashapat.
Woo!
Judgment, yeah.
See? You see? Judgment. All right? That's why. Okay? So this, you don't need to get carnal. The Lord's judging them. In fact, if you look at what's going on now, the Lord is judging them JJs too.
Yeah,
Their
right.
soldiers are getting put down just as much as Hamas, man.
Yep.
And them so-called Palestinians, man. So chill, relax, and watch, and just edify the body.
It's
Got
just,
it, Bishop.
it's just,
Uh-huh.
the JJs are leading the charge as far as civilian casualties.
Yeah,
You know, bombing
right.
so-called innocent women and children.
Right.
They're leading the charge in that.
I
Yeah,
mean, look,
but
who are they, bro?
Right.
Right. But hey, Ishmael is still a wild man.
Yeah,
Give him
right.
some time.
Yep.
He gonna go after those. Okay? Because I remember when I was in Iraq, Ishmael was wilding out. He was blowing up schools, police stations. He was hitting civilians too. He wasn't just hitting military personnel. Anybody that was going along with America's agenda, hey, them Arabs were wilding out over there in Iraq, man. Okay? Oh, you a sellout. Because that's what they're noticing. Like you're not against, you're for these guys to come into our land and push that weirdo activity. Okay? But you got it.
I got something.
Hold on, I was gonna get the termination in the
Yeah.
etymology and in Google.
Okay.
All right, and in etymology, right?
Right.
The termination, it says, and just get straight to the point. It says fixation of will towards a goal, a state of mental resolution with regards to something. So that's the goal of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
All right. When we go to Google for determination, it says firmness of purpose, a resolve, willpower, steadfastness, persistence. Okay, so again, man, the Heavenly Father's resolve, man, all right, is to gather all the nations over there so he can judge all of their asses, man.
Persistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
persistent
passionate
in
about it.
and you see that, man, because everything that's going on is actually moving closer and closer towards that goal, man.
Right, don't it tell us in Isaiah chapter 9 where it says that Yahweh Shai, the government is going to be upon his shoulder. You're going to be called the Prince of Peace. And it says the zeal of the Lord is going to perform this.
Yeah.
You know? So the Lord is determined by it. It says in Isaiah 63, the day of vengeance is on the Lord's heart, man. He ain't playing. That's why we see these prophecies come to pass, bro.
Right.
The Lord finna come in and get us the fuck up out this motherfucker.
And look what
And
he
destroy
went
these heathens.
Salaki, look what he went through.
Right.
Like you don't, like, just as much as we hasten the kingdom of heaven, you don't think Yahweh Shai hastened it more? Look what he went through. These fucking heathens pierced me through my side, spitting on me, beating me up for 3 hours. Look, he waiting, we gotta wait.
That's right. Be patient, man.
And hasten too.
Right.
Right?
You know, in the right way, which means do the work. Doing this is the way to make shit pop off.
Right.
When from the apostles and the elders teaching the word and teaching our people, that's making these prophecies pop off. The Bible tells you that. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. You know? But it says Esau gonna be consumed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth.
Right.
Which is these scriptures, man. Bring out the precepts. Things talking about some pull up.
Persist in the etymology. Continue steadily and firmly in some state or course of action, especially in spite of opposition or remonstrance.
You know what comes to mind with that? Romans 3. For what if someone did not believe?
Yep.
Shall they unbelief stop the will and works of the Most High? Because Heavenly Father is persistent. He's gonna do it. He's gonna continue to push towards these heathens getting destroyed.
That's right.
No matter what niggas think, bro.
Right.
No matter how you fucking feel, the Lord is moving towards that goal, man. Because at the end of the day, for the kingdom to be established, all these other heathens have to bow down, man.
Yep.
And they're not gonna give up easily, man. We always going to that, bro. So what's the only way for them to actually bow down is to be forcefully mushed to the ground, man. And that's what Yahweh Shai's gonna do when he returns, man.
Right.
I got that Ezekiel. Ezekiel 30. Yeah, let's get that real quick. Ezekiel 30 and 1. It says, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus says the Lord Yahweh our God, how ye woe worth the day. And woe means destruction.
Right. Notice it said prophesy.
Right.
So that's what you're supposed to be doing, is prophesying.
Mhm.
That's your profession.
Right.
Once you understand you're an Israelite, you're supposed to go out and prophesy.
Right.
Not pull up. You got it. Just
Verse 3.
emphasize on that.
For the day is near, even the day of the Lord is near. A cloudy day, it shall be the time of the heathen.
A cloudy day shall be the time of the heathen, man. Okay? So this is the will of the Lord. This is his counsel, man. And you're supposed to be up in the spirit. Okay? You're supposed to be excited about this
Right.
stuff, man. Alright? Because this is necessary for us to get up out of here. And if this is happening right now, that wars and rumors of wars, and it's coming, and you clearly see it, how close you are to that MOTB. Real close.
Real close.
Which means salvation is near. Sooner
Right.
than what we believe.
Yep.
man.
Yep.
got it.
Every aspect of these scriptures when it comes to prophecy
Right.
is nearer than we believe. Now there is a fine line. Okay, you have to. The scriptures say what's that? Sirach 39:1. Yeah, occupy. You gotta occupy this.
Right.
You can't just, like while we were when we first came in. Oh man, the Lord coming next week.
Yeah.
Nah, it takes
Right.
it takes some time,
That's why the Lord gave us the eye salve as a seer, a prophet, because you're supposed to understand certain things have to happen before we get up out of here.
Right.
All right? And that's why the apostles always say over and over and over again, we're not getting up out of here until that MOTB is made mandatory on the planet, not just here in America.
It's getting close.
Okay?
Right.
All right?
And for those of you who don't understand what MOTB is, MARK
Yeah.
OFTHEBEAST.
Yeah. Okay?
Write it down.
Right.
Right.
All right?
Sound it out.
Pronunciation. You
I got the book of Joel, chapter 3. I'm going to read it in the NLT. I'm going to start at verse 1. Joel 3:1 in the NLT says, at the time of those events, said the Lord, when I restore the prosperity of Judah and Jerusalem, the Lord, when you read in the KJV, he said he's going to turn again to captivity. Basically, the Lord waking us up. He's bringing us back. All right, that remnant. Lord, when we are part of that number. There's NLT, Joel 3:2. It says, I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat, meaning Yehoshaphat, the Most High judgment. There will I judge them for harming my people. Woo!
There we go. Read that one more time.
It says, there will I judge them. Now I'm gonna read it again. Joel 3:1. I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. There will I judge them for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, and for dividing up my land.
See? That's why this is happening. All right? Because the Lord loves us, man. All right? And he saw what these heathens have done to us. All right? In this present time, in this life, and in our past life. And that's why you got to understand reincarnation, man. All right? So these heathens have done so much wickedness towards us. All right? Touch the apple of the Lord's eye. All right? That's the reason why the Lord is gathering them over there for them to be judged. All right? And they're in our homeland polluting it.
Yep.
All right? They got. Say what you gonna say?
No, I said they divided our land.
Yeah.
Party.
Right? It got Pink City, okay? It's full of disease and what's it called? There's idol worshiping. There's roaches and rats running through that shit. We've seen those videos, okay? Pig farms.
Look now, right? But I'm saying now, pigs are not wicked, but you got pig farms over there for what? To be consumed. You know what I'm saying? They're not to be vacuum cleaners.
Right.
It's for people to consume them, which is off, man.
Right. Okay? And then you stole our identity. All right? That's why you got to pay for this. But you got it? Come on, bring it up.
Zechariah chapter 2 verse 8. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
You see? You spoiled us, all right? You broke us down, man. I mean, brother's gone into it. Even in here in Babylon the Great, man. Oppression after oppression, still being oppressed. Financially, health-wise, okay? Breathing in toxins, okay? Stereotype. They made us look like the thugs, the gangsters. When you're the one that's killed millions of people, man. Hundreds of thousands of people, okay? You spoiled us, all right? So you didn't think the Lord was going to take vengeance and say, nah, all right, y'all got to pay for this? Well, guess what? The Lord's doing it Okay, according to his will, according to prophecy,
Right.
I'm dragging your ass to the Middle East, so you all could be judged.
Yeah,
And
right.
every last one of you.
Right.
All right?
Where everything started.
Right,
But
where it
I'm
all
gonna bring you-
started.
Right, I'm gonna bring you right to where everything started.
Right. That's the reason why this is all happening. Because you got to be judged for touching the children of Israel. These are the children of Israel. These are the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
You got a little bit more. You got a little bit more. I think nine.
He's got more.
Nine.
And I can say this real
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
because that's a beautiful point, brother. Making us out to be the thugs and the
Right,
monsters. When you're the bro, who leads the world in drone strikes? Israel. Okay?
In America.
And America.
And America, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now Israel number one, then America number two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But they one and the same, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said. They one and the same.
One and the same.
And look, they call us drug
Same
dealers.
daddy.
Nigga, you got a dope store.
I was just about to say I just passed by CVS.
Right, that's a dope store. Niggas have drug houses. You got drug stores, nigga, and multiple.
CVS be killing your grandma.
Yeah.
Right.
They got factories.
Them niggas got factories. Thank you.
There you go.
Mass produced the
Dope factories.
Right.
They be killing your grandma slow
Right.
Right.
Yep.
with that bullshit. When they know what's right.
Right.
You know?
They
They know what can heal this or heal
Right,
that.
right. They know we got to get into the herbs.
Mm-hmm.
They know the herbs are the ones that heal, not these pharmaceutical companies, not all that fucking poison and the pills and shit.
Your grandma hooked
Alright.
on CVS, boy.
Hey, what was that? Was that president that
Refill.
with the American Medical Association?
So what now?
Rockefeller?
Yeah,
it was the Rockefeller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
And what did they do, man? They pushed out all the holistic practices, man.
Yep.
Because before then, the physicians were actually prescribing different herbs to go get. You need to use this herb with that. You need this much amount of sleep, this much fluid with this and that. And you're gonna get healed.
Right, because at that time, everyone knew, even the heathens knew, herbs heal,
Right.
not no fucking chemicals, bro.
Right.
It's America that pushed that bullshit, all right? So that what? Money, greed. Let's keep these people on pills, all right? So they're a cash cow, them and their children's children.
It's
And
all
now
about
look,
money.
cancer rate through the roof, all right? Heart problems through the roof, diabetes through the roof.
And guess what happened? Like you said, the cancer through the roof. Once they switched from the holistic to this chemical, guess what happened? Cancer started flourishing.
Yeah.
Then people started asking questions. Hey, y'all switched us from the holistic to these chemicals. Now cancer is rising. So guess what the Rockefellers did then? They created the CAC, the Cancer Foundation.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Saying, look, oh no, we did studies. No, these drugs
Right.
don't cause cancer.
Right.
And that's what people rely on as far as cancer education goes.
But the thing is with that is the public statements that they be putting out there be lies, man. Because
Right.
when you actually go find the research documents, they actually prove that these pharmaceuticals and stuff like that do cause cancer. But they take them shits, put it under wraps, they get one of their high up professionals to jot up some good words to tell the people.
Right.
That's not true.
Yeah, the Cancer Association Society,
Right.
those people, the Heart Association Society, all those, they're being paid by the pharmaceutical company to hide, all right, evidence of their poison hurting people, man. And then don't get it twisted with the food supply. That's another
FDA.
thing.
Another drug.
That's another drug.
FDA.
Food is
Drug
yeah.
administration.
Right. Food is medicine. So again, you're hurting the children of Israel. You know they are already down and out. All right, they're in poverty. All right, they're already eating bad food, and you're just affording affliction. That's why you're being drugged to the Middle East for your judgment.
Right.
You got more on that, real quickly, Bubba?
Zechariah chapter 2 verse 9. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts hath sent me.
You see? So it's gonna be a role reversal, man. All right, the Lord's shaking the hand. All right, taking you devils out, and we're gonna take everything back that you took from us, man.
That's right.
All right. Okay, this is what we're waiting on. That's why just be spiritual, brothers and sisters. The Lord is doing a mighty work.
Mighty
What
work.
do you got, Lamar? I know you're holding something.
Because you kept saying that the Lord's gonna make these Edomites go over there, right? The American army.
Right.
And that's what we're supposed to be on, bringing out these precepts right now, man. These prophecies.
Oh,
You know?
Joel.
Yes.
Beautiful. Hey, we're gonna talk about the draft. You got it. You got
And
it.
real quick, and the reason, like what the brother said, bring out these prophecies, is what does the scripture say? The Most High declared the end from the beginning. So all we're doing is playing out a role. And our role as prophets is to tell you what the scriptures say. That's it. That's all.
We watchmen. We just got to blow the alarm, bro.
That's
Watch
it.
it happen.
That simplifies it. You ain't got to go pull up on nobody and risk not going home to your children. We ain't got to do that,
It's
bro.
funny you say that, bro, because I'm thinking about it, putting two and two together. Lord actually says he set up watchmen over the house of Israel. He didn't set up soldiers over the house of Israel. Watchmen.
Right.
Watch and warn. Not go out and fight. Watch, warn. Watch, warn. It's that simple, bro.
And that's all our prophets, all our ancestors, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Obadiah, Elijah. That's all they did was just warn. They didn't get carnal.
Right.
They didn't say pull up. They didn't say get sticks, weapons, all right? Do paramilitary type tactics. And that's why ISUPK, IUIC, and the rest of y'all, hey, unless you repent, you're going to get judged, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right, brother.
You got it.
Joel 2 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
It says, then will the Lord be jealous for his land. Like, check out the context. Then will the Lord be jealous for his land and pity his people. Yeah, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, which represents the truth, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you shall be satisfied therewith, and I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen. So we will be among the heathen, and the Lord gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna gather my people and take back that land.
That's right.
You know? So we won't be there now. Verse 20, it says, but I will remove far off from you. Wow. From you, because what the Israelites gonna be mainly over here in North America, right?
Mainly on Babylon. That's the Great Deliverance. Babylon the Great, but North America.
Right. This ain't talking about in the land of Israel.
Nope.
Because it says, I will remove far off from you the northern army.
Right. And that's how you, perfect time. That's how you know a draft is coming. All right? And that's all you've been hearing now amongst, all right, these think tanks, all right, these military personnel, all right? There's a lack of enthusiasm to join the military because of lack of patriotism, plus the people that that can go to the military in terms of age, they're unhealthy, they're on drugs, they're mentally unstable. So a draft is coming.
Yep.
A draft is coming, but that's why they're pushing out these words like partial conscription. You know, these little fancy words.
Yeah.
It all leads to a draft.
Yep.
And that's why what we're seeing right now is leading up to that draft to fulfill that prophecy.
Yep.
You got it.
But I will remove far off from you the northern army, which is North American army, aka American army, Babylon the Great, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Come on, man. What's that talking about? All right. You gotta put. Hey, you're supposed to be a prophet. All right. You're supposed to look at the prophecies and put it together. This is obviously talking about the Middle East. All right. Which proves that, hey, the children of Israel can't be over there.
Right.
They can't be over there. The children of Israel have to be scattered among the nations. All right, more specifically over here in the Western Hemisphere. And then more specifically America, Babylon the Great, where the greatest salvation is going to come out of. Okay, you got it.
But I will remove far off from you the northern army and will drive him into a land barren and desolate with his face toward the east sea.
That's the Euphrates River going all the way down to the Persian Gulf.
There you go.
Okay.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
That's the Red Sea. Now, me and T, we went into it last night. Okay. Over there in the Red Sea, you got Yemen. All right, the country of Yemen. These rebels out of Yemen, the Houthis. All right, the rebel Houthis. They're shooting missiles at the statehood of the JJs. Right, where America's over there intercepting it with their missiles, with their destroyer ships. Okay. And then you got over there in the Persian Gulf, China doing military drills with the state of Oman, okay? Which you clowns probably even know where that's located at.
Right next to Yemen.
Yemen, okay? All right? Because why? Hey, America's going to have to go in there, all right? And it's going to get nasty with China, with Iran, all right? So we clearly see the American military being, all right, positioned into this war that they can't get out of.
Right, they gotta go to war.
Right. Not to mention there's so much deployments happening right now, all right, that they're not telling you on CNN and Fox Reservists are being called up. Reservists are being called back over there, man. These are the times. That's why you gotta be spiritual, man. You got it.
That's me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's more than this. Because it says, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he has done great things.
Great things. Now, we just said it. What were those great things that you were doing? Oppressing the children of Israel. All right? Spoiling us. Breaking us down. Okay? The prison industrial complex. All right? You profit for us being in the prison system, man.
Yep.
All right? Those are those great things, man. You have transgressed against us, man. Okay? You claim to be into the Bible. You claim to be, you have your president swear on the Bible. Yeah, you've been pressing the Lord's chosen people, man. How do you, that's why, man. You got it.
This book is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6, and it says, it reads, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, Yahweh Shemashai, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's a righteous thing to pay back those who trouble us. And who's been the main person who's been troubling us? Esau Edom, man, the so-called white man. From Judah on down to Issachar, man, slaughtering our people, taking their lands, you know, labeling them as thugs and savages, which you the real thugs and savages, man. Look at your track record, man. Going all the way to the Greeks, going all the way to the beginning, man.
Yeah, serpent.
Right. I'll continue on. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6 says, seeing is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Verse 7 says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, man, because the Lord's coming back with the holy host, man. That's why he's gathering those nations, because he's about to destroy their armies, man.
Ooh, can you read that last sentence again?
2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us.
To you who are troubled, rest with us, bro. Right? Go ahead.
Yep. It says, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
The rest means to chill.
Right.
You being troubled by these heathens, chill
out.
And wait for the Lord to be revealed, man.
Yep.
Okay?
Not trying to take matters into your own fucking hands, man.
You can't fight against this.
Right. You know, hey, that was stripped from us, man. Okay? Because we didn't serve the Lord. That was stripped from us. So right now, you can't be carnal. You got to be spiritual. Hey, we're spiritual people. We just go according to the words and bring out the words of the Lord. All right? According to the words, the Lord said, wait upon him. All right? Okay? In your soul possessive, like what does it say?
In your patience.
In your patience possessive your soul, the waters carnal. You know, that's what we got to be doing. All right? We lost that privilege. Okay? Because we disobeyed our power. We got kicked out of our land. We don't own nothing here in America. This devil can run through our community, all right, easily. All right? All he has to do is throw some drugs around, put some guns around, and then, hey, police round these fucking people up. Easily. Like that.
They be talking hard like they got tanks and some
they
shit.
Got tanks.
Like they got a command center room or some shit. You know, and bazookas and, you know, or some shit.
You would have thought, man, with the whole crowd.
Toy soldiers.
Right.
Real quickly, you would have thought with the whole crowd. Now, you know how they were protesting out there in Minneapolis, right? What was it, the whole George Floyd?
Yeah.
All right? Now, at night, what was Jake doing? Running around, you know, breaking into stores and shit. But what did the police of Minneapolis, all right, have above their head? A fucking Predator drone. A Predator drone. That's a military drone that can easily be supplied with missiles. And you know what they said? Oh, the missile system wasn't on. We just used it for surveillance. You Jakes do not have the power to take this devil out carnally, man.
Right.
That's the point.
They'll
man.
let you fuck up your own shit. Because if you try to go in them crackers neighborhood, it's over with.
Hey, this shit is funny because it's funny you say that because during the hurricane, I remember I forget what county it was, man. It was somewhere in Florida. That's when the hurricane had ripped through the mid-Florida. It was somewhere in Orange County, man. Them fucking crackers, the sheriff had went on a public display and he told all his community goers, which were Edomites, if these thugs think they're gonna come in this neighborhood, you got permission to shoot them on fucking sight, bro.
Beautiful you said that, Bishop. I'm glad you brought that out. Because that goes according to the what law that's on the books? King Alpha Plan. When you look at the King Alpha Plan, it's talking about deputizing Edomites.
Yep.
All right, that's what the police said. Y'all, in a roundabout way, y'all deputized.
Yeah, y'all the judges
Y'all
now.
the judges now. Go do what you guys and kill these fucking people who come into your territory. You know, Jake don't get it, man. Go out and bring that out, Bishop. That reminds me of that law, King Alpha. You guys.
This book of Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. This is the point. It says, and there shall be no might in thy hand. There ain't no might in our hand, man. Our power come from Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man.
Read that again, brother. They got to hear it the second time.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 32.
Wait, hold on. Deuteronomy 28, verse 32?
Yep.
So those are the curses, right? Okay, so that means, have we been delivered? So we're still under the curses.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand. Esau got the power, man.
Yeah.
The Lord set him up. Hey, this is his time to rule, man. He got the power. The Lord, the blessing that Isaac gave Esau was he gonna live by the. He gonna have the fatness of the earth. He gonna live by the sword, man.
Right.
That's his blessing. Our
Right.
blessings from Yahweh Shem Al Shai.
Right, and the Lord said He's going to defend us.
Right.
What's that, Isaiah?
Flying.
Yep.
That's
that,
that Bishop.
that was Deuteronomy 28 and what?
32.
32.
I got something. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14. Fear not thy worm Jacob, which is the, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, your name changed from Jacob to Israel, you Israelites. And ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh Shai. So like the brother's going into, like we don't have no covering as a worm. A worm is defenseless. So what are you gonna do? You gotta depend on our power. Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Or you're gonna get sent to the spirit world. I mean, it's your choice.
Right.
It's your choice. Right. Hey, which is kind of beautiful because when you actually read the scriptures and you look at our history, whenever we were coming out of our low state from disobedience to the Lord, what might did we have in our hands, bro? We had no might, man. All right, the Lord had to raise up prophets to get us back on the right track. And once we got on the right track, the Lord said, all right, I'm going to come through and deliver y'all, man. All right? And it's the same thing today, man.
Right.
All right, we're in a low state. All right, we're suffering the curses, like the brother mentioned. Part of the curses, there's you're gonna have longing for yourself, man. You're gonna be afraid when you leave your house, afraid when you go back home.
Yep.
All right? Because what, man? It's terrors and judgments all around you, man, because we're under the curses, man.
That's right.
So how the fuck you think in the middle of your curse you gonna just be able to defend yourself, man?
Right.
Come on, man. That shit don't make no sense, bro.
We had our weekly read in the book of Judges. What did the Lord, he raised up Gideon.
Yeah.
All right? And Gideon told the people to get right. All right? And what did the Lord have? He had the Midianites, they were going to come against us. They were fighting each other, the Amalekites. They ended up fighting each other.
Right.
All right? So that goes to show you, man, every time we got right with the Lord always made our enemies, all right, destroy each other,
Right.
man.
Follow the Lord's procedures.
Yeah,
He
that's
told
it.
Gideon, have your lamps, break the pictures, do that, make that noise, and it made them heathens start to fight each other.
Yep.
And so what we doing right now?
Making the noise.
We making a noise by preaching this word. And the heathens are fucking gathering in the Middle East as we fucking
Go
speak.
fight each
Literally.
other,
Our
man.
chief enemy.
Yeah.
That's all we gotta
Yeah.
fucking do.
Yeah. All we got to do is
Is
preach
that
the word,
war,
man.
Right.
Yeah.
And blow that trumpet, man. All right?
You know?
That's it. You know?
Real talk.
Declare the Lord's works. Got it.
Quick precept. This is the book of Deuteronomy 20, verse 4. For the Lord your power is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you. So that's the Lord, man. Our battles come from Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man. It's not nothing physically we can do.
Right.
When our Lord, that's why his name Yahweh Shai, meaning he saved and he delivered. He's gonna fight our battles and deliver us, man.
Right. He gonna get the victory. He gonna get the glory. You know?
That's it.
It's gonna go, meaning it's gonna go down the way he said it's gonna go down. Now the Lord gonna give his man spiritual power,
Right.
but that's gonna you wait on the Lord for that. It's gonna go down the way
Right.
the Lord says. He gonna lift up the standard when they come in like a flood.
Right.
When they come in like a flood.
Right. They will.
You know? So just wait. Do the work. You know? When you lift up a standard, there ain't gonna be no guns or nothing. These people got tanks and drones and heat-seeking missiles, and they can see who all in the house by the fucking radiation and shit.
Thermal vision and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You need divine intervention, man.
You know?
Niggas got robot dogs, man.
Right.
Exoskeleton suits, man. You need divine intervention, man.
Right.
Your fucking Glock with a switch on it ain't gonna fucking affect shit,
Right.
man.
And that's what the Lord's
God
trying to
damn,
show
bro.
Jake, the bulk of our people, like, yo, you see what they have? You need me. You can't do this on your own. You need me. Just by what brothers just brought out. Drones, robot dogs, okay, infrared. That should move you to say, nah, I need the Lord, man. I can't do this on my own.
And so like, and if I may say, and even if Jake, let's say Jake, well armed, because you got some militias and got Jake in there, but you don't have enough resources to outfight your enemy, man. Because them niggas, what it was like 2013, 2014. FEMA brought up billions of ammunition, bro. You don't have enough ammo to outlast a gunfight like that, man, or the manpower, man.
These niggas ain't got the spirit of Yahweh. They don't have the spirit of the house of David, of King David. King David said they all came up against me, cried to the Lord.
Right. They made him afraid. He
Right.
cried out to the Lord, and the Lord came through, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
Quick point. I was watching Elder Malcolm, and he brought out that there was an explosion in Nebraska. It was at a factory that manufactures ammunition and bullets. So if you can't, what you gonna put? Like the brother said, you got the switch. If you got a switch and you ain't got no bullets, what can you do?
Right. You just got a fucking hand prop.
Yeah,
That's
you got
what
metal,
about.
man.
Esau don't need to get close to you to kill you.
Right.
You don't even need to see him coming.
Microwave guns.
Right.
Like,
They got
Esau got something he ain't brought out yet.
He got swarm drones, man.
Right.
He got fucking little tiny gnats.
Right.
He let them go in fucking packs. You think it's a flock of bees coming your way, and as soon as that shit get in your face,
Oh, yeah. They showed you.
come on, man.
And we have historical accounts, even here in America. Black Wall Street, for example.
Yeah.
Did not Esau fly with a helicopter and drop TNT out from the helicopter to destroy you, Jake's man?
Right.
Then over there in Chicago, it was like in the 60s. They were dropping bombs on the Jake neighborhoods, man. This is historical events. Google it. Now you Jakes are trying to get paramilitary because, all right, you found out you were an Israelite. Nah, man, it's time more to be spiritual. Like, whoa. All right, so you got it, man.
Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Right.
That's beautiful, man. All right, that's all you need, man. Do what the Lord said. Be obedient. All right, and these enemies are just gonna move on by. You ain't gotta worry about them, man.
I got it.
You got it.
This is Exodus 14. Now start at verse 13. It says, "And Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord Yahweh, which he will shew to you this today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them no more, see them again no more forever. The Lord Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace." And you shall hold your peace. That's like the fourth time the motherfucker came about. The Lord will kill you.
Yeah.
More judgment. That's all it is. What is it? Iniquity.
Yeah, just
Sin
adding
on top
on,
of
bro.
sin on top of sin.
Yeah, he's laughing too.
That's cool.
Yeah,
But
he's
the
laughing.
point was verse 14, because it says, "The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace," man. All right? And when you look at it, bro, Moses could have easily told the nation of Israel, yo, everybody pick up staffs, pick up sticks, whatever weapon you got, we're going to make our last stand right here. But that wasn't the point, man. He told them, yo, I chill, relax, and trust in the Lord. The Lord will come through. And the Lord did come through. He split the sea, all right, and allowed us to walk on dry ground. And he fucking smote on the Egyptian army, man. Swallowed them up, man.
Right.
All right, and no Israelite soul was lost at that moment. All right, and none of us was fucking harmed, man. The Lord
Right.
came through and did what he had to do for us, man.
Right. I got something. Isaiah chapter 31. I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, so don't get it twisted." Now we just explained they got drones, this and that. We ain't scared of them. Fuck them. We know they gonna come up against us anyways, you know. But it's better that you suffer righteously, and the Lord will lift up the standards for you, because King David did say himself, I won't be scared of 10,000 who have set themselves up against me, because I serve the Lord. You coming up against me for serving Yahweh Shem Shai and doing the right thing? Oh, the Lord got me then. It's not because I was flashing guns and shit and doing stupid shit. No, I was teaching the word. The Lord's going to defend us. So it says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and that represents America and their troops and all the shit that they got planned. Their horses are flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. That's all of these Americans. They all gonna fucking fall. What's ever left over here of the American military, they gonna fall. These people gonna fall. These citizens gonna fucking fall. Those who trust in these Egyptians, you know. But verse 4 says, "For thus has the Lord spoken unto me, like as a lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of the voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them." A lion ain't scared of somebody saying, "Ah!" No, the lion still finna go do what it's finna do. You know? It says, "So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof." That's what he's supposed to be preaching. You know? Verse 5, "As birds flying in formation," you know? "So will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem."
Right. That's why you're seeing a heavy uptick in chariot sightings.
Right.
Right. The Lord's showing his power, man. Now all these so-called UFO sightings, the government is admitting it. All right. The American government is admitting that these things are real. All right. And their technology is surpassing, okay, modern technology, man. Okay. Sure. There's been reports of pilots, all right, coming back with heat radiation, all right, and radiation and cancer, because when they got close to these vehicles in the air, all right, they got affected with that radiation, the power, because that was the power of the Lord. Okay. So again, man, you gotta be spiritual, man. You can't be carnal. That's why you're supposed to be watching for these things, because it builds you up in the spirit. So when you do see these heathens doing what they're doing, you're like, hey, the Lord got it, man. The Lord, man, there's so many chariot sightings. Right? The Lord's gonna make these people piss in their pants, man. All right? When them so-called UFOs crack the sky and these people see these big, okay, chariots over their head, these people are gonna defecate on themselves.
Yep, they will.
They're gonna urinate on themselves. They're gonna catch heart attacks, man.
The dirt came.
You know?
When it's talking about.
That's why y'all gotta chill, man. Relax. Breathe. Woosah, man. And let the Lord work. Hey, like you Jakes in the hood. The Lord is cooking. He's cooking, man. He's literally bringing our heathens into the Middle East so they can be judged, man. He's cooking. Yeah, all right? You got it, man.
2 Kings chapter 6, verse 16. "And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them." And that's just to go on what the brother was saying. The angels, Psalms 34:7, the angel of the Lord encampeth around him that fear Yahweh Shem Shai. Starting with Yahweh Shai, but ultimately the rest of the heavenly hosts. So it's more of them that's going to be with us than it's going to be with them. So that's why the scripture said, "Fear not." The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. So we don't have nothing to fear about. Right. The elders in our camp constantly preach, faith and fear can't coexist. Right. You either going to have faith or you're going to have fear. So better figure out which side you're going to be on.
I got something.
This book of Psalms, chapter 44 and verse 4. "Thou art my king, O most high Yahweh. Command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name we will tread them under that rise up against us." It's of Yahweh Shem Shai. This King David, he's not saying it himself. He said it's of the Lord, man.
Right. And notice how he said, "Through thy name."
Right.
So, and we're the only ones that push out the name continually. All right, always giving praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right.
And everything, man. Okay, you got certain camps that don't even want to mention the name. All right, no wonder you want to get weapons. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have a strong tower.
They don't have a strong tower. Yeah.
That's why they doing this stupid shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we seeing the foolish versions like scramble.
Everywhere.
You know? They foolish.
Psalms 44.
The scripture tell you wisdom and knowledge should be the stability at that time. We seeing them, they through. They ain't got the name. See how they act? It's over with for them.
They got the name, they're just not calling the put the name.
Yeah. Right? They're not teaching it, you know?
Psalm 44, verse 6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. So King David said he's not going to trust in his bow. His sword is not going to save him. He said of Yahweh Shema Shah is going to push down his enemies and deliver him, man.
Right.
That's how the Lord's going to deliver us in Esau, man.
Yeah, right. Look, Esau, the Lord set up Esau, all right, as the one to have the sword. All right, that's why if you get Psalm, was it 17 or 13? I believe that was King David too. All right, you got it?
Did you get to verse 6 in that 44?
No, I don't think
Where it
so.
says, "For I will not trust in my bow."
Yeah,
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, because Esau's blessing was the sword. All right, that's why the Lord called him the wicked. You know, got it.
Psalm 17 and 13, it says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him."
Arise, O Lord. So that's what you're supposed to be doing. Calling on Yahweh Basmi outside. Prayer. Prayer. You notice we're the only ones at Great Millstone that talk about prayer continually. Pray to the Lord to arise and get these devils, man, for what they've been doing to us. If you
Right.
care about your people.
Right.
Okay? Pray to the, all right? Pray to the Lord. You got it.
Right, and for Lord, it's Yahweh.
Yahweh.
And
Right.
Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword."
Right. Deliver, okay, my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right? So off the jump, whose blessing was the sword? Esau Edom. He's the wicked, right? You pseudo-Hebrew Israelites, you know that, right? Who's the wicked that walks the earth? All right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So, hello? All right? So you got to understand, man, while we're here, we're supposed to be spiritual and preach the name of Yahweh Basmi outside and give him the glory, man. All right? Show, all right, our people, look, this is what the Lord is doing. Stay spiritual. What you got, brother?
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart or the mind. Like the brother was going into, the word.
Right.
One more time, the word of
Yes.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Right.
That shows you that our weapon is not carnal, and I got that one too. It's in 2 Corinthians.
And if you bring out the word, that's what it's saying. The word is going to fuck these people up. Don't get it twisted. People could act like they don't listen and they scoffing. The word fucking these people up, and by the word being pushed, is pushing these prophecies forward, man. Why you think they want to mess with our videos? The brother's videos. Because they getting cut. Esau getting cut. He can't help but to get cut.
Asunder.
It's the Bible that we bringing out with the correct understanding of it. You don't have to do that green ass, flaw ass fuck shit these niggas be doing, man. These suey ass niggas, man. Niggas flaw.
And you would think our people would have to put two and two together. Wait a minute.
Green ass.
If the elites are commanding the YouTube miners to pull down our videos, that must mean that they got the truth. That means they're trying to hide the truth from us. Right? You would think Jake would put two and two together, man. All right? You pseudo-Hebrew Israelites, man, they keep taking Great Millstone videos down. All they do is bring out the word. They're not, you know, let's talk about be spiritual. Why they keep taking their videos down? Okay? Because it'd be weird that, like, Wi-Fi and these other characters, they be saying Esau's getting busted up. But them videos get like 10,000, 20,000 views. Why aren't their videos being taken down? Right? You got brothers that barely got any views. Their videos are getting snatched off left and right.
Or brother just made a new channel.
Right.
He posted 10 videos. All 10 of them videos got deleted and the channel get deleted.
Gets deleted.
subscribers.
Yeah.
2 subscribers.
But Esau, he really be playing with the views too. I know brothers get way more views. Because I know a lot of times brothers are called out how much they got on their live stream, and then when they go back, the numbers they very different. Like Esau playing with the numbers. We don't really care about views anyway.
Right.
We supposed to prophesy unto the wind.
That's right.
We're gonna continue to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, especially to get back in order, because we're tired of seeing our people in this state, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Exactly, brother.
Yeah.
Shalom to Apostle Ricard. You know, Big Shirley's out here making it work.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, but the weapons are warfare. Not carnal.
I had it.
You said you had it?
Yeah.
Can I bring this one up before you do that? 2 Corinthians 13:8. For we can do nothing against the truth before the truth. So you can continue to take down videos, give us strikes. We're going to keep uploading pages. Brothers going to be on social media. Brothers going to be on different platforms other than YouTube. So once YouTube goes down, the internet goes down, we still going to be out here prophesying until the Lord pulls us off the streets.
Right.
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, man. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Our battles is fought through Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We put down these strongholds. This word cuts them, man. All right, I got another precept for that.
Can I read verse 3 real quick? 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3.
Bring that out, yeah.
For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. We're not being carnal.
Yep.
Hebrews 4:12, just
Right.
the perfect example is the word. You gotta.
Right. Because, yo, man, again, look what's going on. The Lord is making these heathens go into World War III.
That's right.
Well, you don't need to be carnal, man.
Right.
The God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is making all these nations get into World War III, man. All right? This is divine, okay? And these people can't stop it, man. All right? They can't stop it. That's why you cannot be carnal. You got it.
Hey, and why we are not to walk carnal, like it is real fast. Romans 8 and verse 6. It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. All right, because why? Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be, man. So to be carnally minded is death, man, and you actually are an enemy of the Heavenly Father, man. Because that's not what He prescribed for our people to move in, man. The Heavenly Father instructed us to be spiritual people, man, not a carnal people, man.
We're spiritual people.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 14. It says, wherefore thus saith the Lord, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and they shall devour them, man. So this word is like fire, and these people get burned up, they get cut, through the word, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, man, you see these people walking up and down, all right? What we're saying, all right, it's hitting them. That's why they don't want to get into a debate, because we're going to go right to the prophecies, man. That's going to burn them, all right, in the spirit, man. Burn them in their mind, like, damn, all right? I'm out here thinking I know something, thinking that I got a 5-year, 10-year plan in America. Meanwhile, what he's bringing out through the scriptures, backing up with current events, my 5-year plan may not even happen. You know? When you talk about World War III, when you talk about, hey, Russia, all right, is now testing nukes and they don't got to tell nobody. They pulled out of the treaty. That treaty was, it was supposed to ban nuclear testing. Russia didn't recertify that treaty. That's setting a signal throughout all these nuclear superpowers, hey, all right, y'all need to test your nukes too, all right? And part of that treaty, Russia was supposed to call up America, China. Russia's like, I'm not telling y'all when I'm testing my nukes. All according to prophecy. Because nuclear war has to happen. All right? Got it.
This book of Joel, chapter 2, Joel chapter 2, verse 1 says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and alarm in my holy mountains. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man. So we blowing that trumpet. These people, they're gonna tremble, even though they're not trembling right now, but this word gonna come to pass, they gonna tremble, all right, because these prophecies gonna come to pass, man.
Right. When that draft comes out, man, these people gonna be scared, bro.
Woo.
Bro. And then I was reading an article. This is the Hill. They're already saying because of lack of patriotism, because of no enthusiasm to go into the military, so there's a problem with recruiting. All right, people are gonna have a civil unrest when they bring that draft in America.
Right.
All right, yeah, get ready for a draft. It's coming. All right, the Pentagon. All right, these think tanks, they're talking about a draft. Conscription. Look up that word. Okay, and a lot of you people gonna go to the Middle East, and if you don't, you're gonna fight against your government.
Right.
All right, and that's why the government's getting ready for civil armed war here. Okay.
What the scriptures say that, roughly paraphrasing, they have forborne to fight.
Yeah, I was about to go get it.
You know what I'm saying? And what's one of the reasons? Because everybody's waking up to the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so once again, showing you the vibration of this truth.
Right.
Word of mouth. People waking up like 10, 15 years ago. Jake was like, look, I don't got nothing to do after high school. I ain't going to college.
Right.
I might well join the military, give me some J's and get benefits from the military.
Right, like a charger.
Right.
Camaro.
Right, Camaro.
Yeah.
But see, Jake waking up to that shit now. And they see the turmoil that the world is going into.
Right.
And they realizing, like, because a lot of Jakes, they'll join the military having the preconceived notion that, war ain't going to break out. So I do my 4 to 8 years, get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? But now, wars and rumors of wars, Jake like, oh, hell no.
Right.
Hell no.
So when they put that draft in, Jake, and even these heathens, they're gonna go crazy.
Yep.
And the war, the civil unrest will start in those universities and colleges. Because they're the main ones that are like, hey, nah, we ain't fighting this shit, man. Hey, I'm going to college. I went to college not to join the military. And that's where the real problems are gonna be at.
Yep.
And America, you're gonna have to fight. Okay, the government is going to have to worry about internally and externally. That means there's a fracture within your, government, okay? There's going to be a fracture, all right? Because you're going to have to worry about the civil unrest here when you implement that draft, and you're going to have to worry about, the Hill said it. They said a 3-frontal war, Russia, China, and Iran. This is mainstream media already projecting this out to the dumbass Americans, man. It's only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, but when.
That's right.
You got it.
I got that Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. All right, their might have failed.
It said the mighty men of Babylon,
Yeah.
aka America.
Yeah,
Right.
And like you remember what you was mentioning, I believe like 2-3 weeks ago, the mighty men, war-ready men, man. People who have experienced war and seen death, those are the mighty men. Man.
Right.
All right, they're gonna forbear to fight, man. Because at the end of the day, you starting to see that for real, man. There's a lot of pushback among the military and people because they're tired of fighting bankers' wars,
Yeah,
man.
they're waking up.
A couple of years ago, I asked my cousin, it was like at Thanksgiving, and I was like, cuz I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. He's retired Marine. I was like, man, it's one-on-one. I was like, war gonna end up picking back up. I was like, are you gonna go back? He was like, hell no, I'm not going back to that. So that's the spirit that's out there. Even the mighty men that have already done their years, they see that it's a lot of bullshit.
Right.
And Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, these elites.
Right.
Geeks up.
So imagine all the average Joes out here, man.
Right.
Yep.
All right, who are extremely left or extremely right, who are independent free thinkers. That's why I said it was on point. He's gonna start those universities because they're free thinkers, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Salakia, to back up the brothers too, a couple articles I read, when you go into them, what they're doing to recruit is pretty much it's a finesse. Like, you'll be a chemical engineer, they're throwing out these, doctors and things like that to get people to join. And then when you're in college in these universities, once you graduate, you automatically become an officer. Now, you're an officer over more mighty man, so that's going to cause division too.
Right.
So it's going to be, like the brother said, I know this brother got the war experience too, so, hey, it's going to be a lot of division. I got that in part too.
Con. Yeah, bring out the division scripture. I also wanted to add, you thought these soldiers forgot about that pandemic?
Oh, yeah.
Being forced to take a procedure that they didn't want to take. All right? So, a lot of these soldiers are waking up. It's like this government ain't caring about, okay, my life and my family's. Plus, not to mention, those that are in the military, all right, they're food insecurity, they're not able to pay, feed their family, the military. Oh, they cut COLA, all right, the cost of living allowance. Overseas, they're cut it. Next, this fiscal year, yeah, their COLA got cut. So if they're in Hawaii or Germany or Italy, all right, they're going to see their paycheck smaller now. So these military personnel are fucking tired of this shit. That's why it makes sense they're going to forborn to fight. You know what I'm saying? America's fucking them, man. All right? So get ready for a fucking draft. You got it.
I got a Bobby Bashar. I know you have that provided, but this is in the book of Sirach. Yeah.
And I can say this real quick, speaking about that draft, it's not going to be the same stipulations that it was for Vietnam War. Okay? Where if you're the only child, you can't go, you know what I'm saying? Or one of your brothers is over there, you can't. No. If you got 2 legs, 2 arms, you carry your ass over there, no matter what age you are.
Right.
Hold on. Men and women. Don't forget that.
Right.
We've seen them social media posts. Y'all talking about we going back to the kitchen. Now Esau gonna say y'all wanted equality. Y'all finna get on these front lines too.
Equal opportunity.
Right.
All right?
Thumbs
Thumbs up. You women are going to get it, man. That's why it makes sense. Isaiah 4:1. They're going to get scared out of their mind, man.
Real talk.
Yeah, they're going to want a man of the Lord. You got it.
Right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 30, Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 28. It says, there be 2 things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry, a man of war that suffereth poverty, man.
Right.
And that's these men of war, they fought for their life. Now they coming back to America or wherever their lands they at, and they can't live, man. That makes a man angry. What do you think these veterans they gonna come against their government, man?
Especially if they've been maimed. You know what I'm saying? One arm, one leg can't work anymore at all. You know what I'm saying? They need to be taken care of.
Yep.
But that's the ones that have the testimonies, because I was working one job and one former Jake, older gentleman, you know, in the world, but what he does, he goes around helping those that are in the military to get their benefits, because it's so hard to actually get your benefits. So that's gonna cause even more division. Like they cut the benefits, and then also when I first came into the truth, you know, I was messing with a chick that was former military. She was injured, so she was disabled, and I told her just listen to the elder apostles. I said, hey, they gonna start cutting your money. She's like, oh, they're not gonna do that. About a year later, they cut some of her money. I said, I tried to tell you a while ago that they was gonna do it. She was like, no, they can't do that. I was like, yes, they can. They have authority over you. Like, they own you.
Right.
But you know, the nigga woman don't want to listen. So.
No. She gonna know it after death up.
That's right.
I read it. Sirach 26 and 28 says, there be 2 things that grieve my heart, and the third making me angry, a man of war that suffereth poverty. And there was this one video, I think on World Star, this soldier, I think he suffered from post whatever, PTSD. And like he went to see like his therapist, but they keep switching him, so he got to tell the story all over to new therapists, and it's bugging him out. So he said, why can't I keep the same dude? Because every time he go to different DAs, they switch his therapist, so he's bugging out.
Wicked, bro.
Right? He got to retell the story to different people.
You got to relive that shit over and over again,
It
bro.
sucks, man. It's not a pretty story to tell. You know? Especially when you see women and children blowing up, brains out of their skull, fingers missing. Y'all gonna see it real in here in America too. All right? That's why these soldiers, man, they gonna wild out too. These veterans are ready just to pop off. You got it.
I'd like to make a quick point. That's what young elder, the Masha Pop was going into about, you know, the gathering in Chicago. He was like, most of y'all haven't seen death. That's not something you want to see. And I'm sure this brother can speak on that too. Being former military, that's not something you want to see. Like we don't have that spirit on us. Like we've been brought to a lower state. We're not in our warrior spirit like that, man.
Yeah, and that smell. You'll never forget that smell. The smell of death.
I may say, even in the warrior spirit, man, you really look at it, man. Even back in the ancient world, it took it was the presence of the Lord on us, man, for us to be able to go through those acts, man. So it was the Heavenly Father who hijacked us, man, to be able to go through with that.
That's what you said that, Bishop, because all the wars that we were in, The Lord commanded it.
right.
He told the prophet, hey, send him out there and go get the, attack this nation. All right? So it was always under the commandment of the Lord. That spirit being put on us to have that ability to do it. Because death, the smell of blood, the smell of, carnage and gore, this ain't a fucking movie. This ain't a horror movie, man. It's real shit, man.
Life and death.
Right? So when this World War III kicks off, man, a lot of you jakes, you will, fear is gonna, be all up in your spirit, man.
Right. Because really now is the time to fear.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey, the fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. Right? And that's what's going to stabilize us in the time to come. So if you walking around here frivolously thinking we in the times of mirth and laughter and joy, then you're sadly mistaken. And guess what's going to happen? Then this shit going to smack you in the face, and then you're going to go looking for the prophets. And then we're going to be hid. Okay? We're going to be hid. Why? Because it's going to be a different time and season. Like we were just talking about earlier. This is one glory. Us preaching out on the streets, uploading videos to the YouTube, this is one glory. But soon, we're going to go to the next glory. Okay? Which is actually wholly dependent on the Lord completely, which we do now. But we still go to job, we still got to go to work, we got to come to camp, pay bills. So we see these things coming. Eventually, we're not going to know where our next meal is coming from. But guess what? The Lord said, my servant shall eat. You see? Right.
My servant shall rejoice.
Sing.
Yeah, we gonna laugh at your calamity. Like we gonna be having
What's
fun.
your number?
And it's not gonna be fun, but we gonna be in the right spirit.
We have a YouTube channel, GMS Miami. Just
Put in GMS Miami.
Put in GMS Miami. Okay. But yeah,
GMS Miami Bar.
GMS Miami Bar. Or God, no,
God.
GMS Miami God.
Once you put in GMS,
GMS, it's a
Yeah,
pop-up.
he'll see it because it's already live now, so he'll see it.
Okay, come.
But the water for bringing it out, Corral, because that's it. We're gonna need to solely depend on the Lord for everything, man. All right, and that's why we're doing what we're doing now. All right, we're out here putting our body as a living sacrifice, so that the Lord will remember us when all hell breaks loose. He'll protect us, man. Okay.
This is what?
GMS Miami God.
GA.
Yeah, GMS Miami God. Yeah, bring out Mark.
Mark chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
There you go. And that's what you're seeing. If you really look at it, it's Edom as a whole. The so-called white race, they're divided amongst each other. Good example. Turkey and America.
Beautiful.
Turkey and America. Turkey. Check this out. I don't know if y'all saw the recent report coming in. The Iran foreign minister, okay? The Iranian foreign minister went to Turkey. And they're talking about foreign policy. All right? So you got America's arch nemesis, Iran, with your NATO member, Turkey. And they're just talking, yeah. You got Turkey saying, we gonna bring those JJs to justice. All right? War criminals.
Which also is prophecy. This is a part of what?
Right.
The beast hating the whore.
Right. And Turkey has the largest military in the Middle East.
Woo!
So we just telling the news right now.
Yep.
And then showing, the whole nation of Edom is divided. All right? NATO is divided. Oh, Spain and Ireland, they're sympathizing with the Palestinians. They don't even want to, they're like, nah, you JJs are the problem.
And those are Edomites.
Right. France is fucked up. Did y'all forget about the civil unrest in France? Firefighters fighting police officers?
Yeah.
France is out. Like, fuck, we can't afford it. All right? Yeah, it's bad what's happening. So slowly but surely, even your NATO members, all right, are not going to join that fight, America. All right? And you JJs, they're not part of NATO, all right, but you depend on them. All right? You're gonna go into World War III all by yourself, man.
Yep. That's why the scriptures say, and all your allies shall come against thee. And the scriptures talk about everybody that bendeth the bow gonna shoot at America.
Right.
You see, we see. This is so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
For a nigga to get carnal, he ain't a part of this ministry,
Right.
man.
You're not in the spirit of prophecy.
You're not in the spirit, bro.
Turkey, I was gonna say, I asked you the article that day. Turkey was siding with Hamas, bro.
Yeah.
Cut off contact with Net and Bibi.
Yep. Yeah. To add to what the bishop said is on point. Reports are coming out how Turkey been, okay, aligned with Hamas for decades, supplying them with weapons, having the leadership of Hamas fly to Turkey. So, hey man, America, JJ's y'all through, man. Y'all through. God.
And real quick, like bringing out that division.
Yeah.
How do you conquer people? You divide them.
Yep.
And guess what? The Most High is not a respected person.
Right.
Guess what happened to the nation of Israel? We split it, we divided into two kingdoms,
Right.
Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. And what eventually happened? We discontinued from our whole heritage. You see? So the Most High didn't have respect for us. He damn sure ain't got no respect for you goddamn Edomites.
I was gonna say, going even a little bit deeper, you had the Negroes and the Latinos and the Native Americans all against one another. When at one point, when the Negroes was escaping captivity, who was bringing us in? The Native Americans and the rest of the Northern Kingdom, the Latinos or the Hispanics.
Yep.
But now, each one of them been divided, like the brothers going into.
Yep. You know, that's Esau did it, you know, he did his job.
Yeah, he did his job.
He did his job.
And we can't forget about the big dog Russia.
Oh yeah.
They got the big guns for real, the big nukes.
Yeah, for real.
Yes,
Muda Russia.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
that's
going to be
beautiful.
calling Pooh and Lil Poo Poo.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, reports are coming out that
Tang.
the Russian militia group, or no, the Wagner group.
Wagner Group.
Wagner Group, yeah. They've been given, they have Russian weapons, and they're giving it to Hamas.
Right.
They've been providing weapons to Hamas. So slowly, Russia's behind the scenes, okay, choosing their side, already choosing their side.
Right.
Okay? Just like China wiped off the map of the statehood of the changes.
China's been making big moves.
Then, because the one who was running the Wagner Group, that was Prigozhin, right?
Yeah, I forgot the name of the
But
individual.
the one that the nigga that died.
Right, so yeah.
The reason I mention that is because after his death, the Wagner Group got how can I say, merged in to the Russian Federation Army, bro.
Right.
So
There you
so
go.
they're the Russian Army, bro.
There you go. There you
So
go.
you can, it's no longer it's a proxy. Russia is providing Hamas with weapons, bro.
Exactly. Right, because where's Wagner Group going to get these weapons from? Russia.
Hey, and like we were
Military
talking,
Russia.
Yeah. Like we were talking about earlier, the state of Israel creating Hamas,
Yeah.
right? But eventually, what happened? Hamas, said, you know what, we don't need y'all.
Yeah.
And that proves it with Russia supplying them with weapons.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
They went rogue.
Right. And you got Russia
Going
already
rogue.
upset with them JJs because of all the attacks in Syria.
Right.
With their naval base, all right, there, their
Wow.
army base. So Russia been chose this side. We basically, again, you Edomites are divided, man. All right, you got a little bit more on that, and then bring out what you got. Yeah.
Back in Mark chapter 3, verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end.
That's right. And we're at the end.
That's right.
So don't be carnal. Be spiritual. All right? This is the time to be rejoicing and praising the Lord, man. All right? The Lord got these Edomites, which are the physical counterpart of Satan, at each other's necks, ready to obliterate each other. You got it, Zion.
And as the scriptures also say,
Yeah.
it says watch as well as pray. Because the reality is, we're rejoicing in what's going on. We love seeing prophecy. This is what keeps us going. This is our, like that combustion engine or steam train. That's the coal. This is the coal, the prophecy, seeing that shit, not shit, but seeing prophecy pop off. But it also lets us know we're getting close to the times where we're going to have to go through the fire. So we need to watch as well as pray that we be found fruit, deemed meek for repentance. You know what I'm saying? Not being carnal. Ain't no place for carnality. When you really look at it, what did Yahushua do when Peter got carnal? You know what I'm saying? Cut the dude's ear off. Yahushua restored the man's ear. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's dead set against him. And he said, no. He put his ear back and said, look, you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. You know? You got it, though, brother.
This is the back of that precept, division. This is Obadiah, the NLT, verse 7. Verse 7 says, all your allies will turn against you. That's this is going into Edom. His allies, mainly America, their allies going to turn against him. This all your allies will turn against you. They will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you, and you won't even know about it, man.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? So the Americans, their allies, doing backdoor deals. Ultimately, they're gonna shoot those missiles, man.
So they're doing the same thing that Esau Edom was doing here in Babylon the Great. Same thing. There's backdoor deals, not telling everything that's going on. As the brother brought out, that's the same thing these other nations gonna do. You reap what you sow.
Yep.
You'll read verse 18? I was gonna bring that out
NLT?
earlier. Either or.
Okay. Obadiah verse 18. Yeah, Obadiah verse 18. I'm reading the KJV. It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken."
That was just to back up what you brought out earlier, the Jeremiah 5 and 14. But also, that's going to be those thermonuclear ICBM missiles that's going to rain upon the virgin daughter of Babylon. That's going to be the first time it's going to be hit. It's going to be the last time it's going to be hit. And in 1 hour, it's going to be laid desolate.
That's right.
So if you hear on ground zero when those nukes are shot off, hey, just the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. So you're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone.
Right.
So, hey, you're going to turn into asphalt.
And then after 1,000 years in the kingdom, you're going to be burned up.
Right.
That's
Just
right.
according to that,
Yeah.
that's a prophecy of them going into slavery for 1,000 years, and after that, they're getting burnt up
Yep.
by us, because we gonna burn them up. We gonna gather you Edomites together and throw you in the barn fire, man.
Right.
Okay? Because that's your judgment. All right. See, it ain't. Once the kingdom of heaven is established, other prophecies got to be fulfilled. You got to go into slavery for 1,000 years.
Yep.
All right? And then you got to get burnt up. See, that's why, again, we chilling, man. We chilling because the Lord already got it set up, all right, that you Edomites will be judged for your crimes, man.
Right.
Against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, man. Because they're the children of Israel. We are the children of Israel. All right? Not those JJs over there in our homeland. Those 1948ers, the Balfour Declaration, all that goofy shit.
Right.
Come on, man.
Palestinians too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
we're not siding with it,
Bro,
you know.
I was looking at that, the Palestinians. Palestine, or Philistine, that goes back to the Philistines.
Philistines, right.
Those are Hamites.
Right.
So come on, y'all Arabs. You're not coming out of Ham. You came out of Shem. All right? And then from there, Abraham. So this is some confusion, goofy shit that's going on.
Right. That's why you consider what? The daughter of Babylon. The word Babylon goes into confusion.
Right.
You see? But I got you want Ezekiel 38?
Yeah, bring that out. We'll
Yeah.
start from the top.
Right,
That's
from the
beautiful.
top, yep.
Yeah, and if your brother didn't get there,
Yeah.
we'll go with that. Because that's where we're at. It's all about prophecy, wars and rumors of wars. All right, because we're here, okay? And this has to come to pass.
Because, you going into how, Russia's supplying Hamas with
Yeah.
weapons and stuff. So it all makes sense.
It all makes
It's
sense.
scriptural, man.
Right.
And like you said, let's chill. Like, bro, the scriptures say they should wear out the saints. We worn out. We tired, bro.
Bro, no, I'm like, try to get good sleep, and I get up, man, I'm feeling exhausted. And I'm
Exactly.
eating better. I'm still feeling tired.
Still feel like
I ain't
shit.
got no strength to go fucking take on Edomites, man. I ain't got time for it, though. I'm
Right.
like, listen, man, do the Lord's work. I'm going to bed. Right?
But trying to come up against them is not the right mindset to be in anyways, especially, let's say, because this is a spiritual army the Lord is building, right? And at the end of the day, everybody knows if you try to jumpstart the charge before the general does, you usually get the first arrow, get shot through your chest,
Right.
man. There's always that one nigga that break rank and try to rush, and then
Oh.
everybody's just hanging back, and then he get in the middle of the field, and all you hear is shoot, and you just see that nigga
Right.
It's like, damn, that's what
Right.
you get, nigga.
In the military, we used to call that, I don't know if they still call it now, Blue Falcons. All right, which basically they do their own thing. All right, they're out, not taking heed, not coming to formation on time.
Right.
All right, weapons qualifications. They're just shooting the weapons, not listening to. Now it's time to fire.
Right,
All right,
right.
ready, start shooting. Nothing.
Right.
You call them Blue Falcons.
And it's
So what the bitch made is on point, man. Wait, we gotta wait for the Lord. This ain't no damn rodeo show. We're supposed to be spiritual men. So being carnal, All right, that's off. That's off, man.
And like you said,
Yeah.
and continue that same,
Yeah.
those same mannerisms is gonna translate to the battlefield.
Right.
And you're gonna be the first one to get that arrow through the heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how.
And the Lord's going to say in the spiritual realm, why didn't you wait? I said wait.
Right.
You know?
On
Wait
I said
upon
wait.
me.
Right.
But
Okay.
that's what the elders been going into.
Right.
Is everything must be done righteously, decently, and in
Order.
Get that scripture.
Yep.
Forget out what you're going to bring
Okay,
out.
and look at the header of this one. Oh man, Blue Letter, hey, Blue Letter, y'all coming up in the world, man.
Yeah, but what does that say?
It says prophecy about God and future invasion of Israel.
Woo! Now, the statehood of the JJs.
Right.
The land of the JJs, okay? That's our land.
Right.
The land of Israel. That's what it says. The land of Israel.
Israel. That's what it. Yeah, that's what it's insinuating.
Yeah.
You know?
You got it.
But this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1.
Mhm.
It says, "And the word of Yahweh Shem Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God." Okay, and for you that don't know out there, God is Russia today. Okay, and if you go on the ancient biblical map and you look at where the land of Gog and Magog is, it's exactly where Russia is.
Yep.
Okay, it says, "Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal." Now, to say chief prince in Hebrew is Ra'asha.
Yep.
You see? Ra'asha. So the name Russia comes from Ra'asha.
Yep.
You see?
The head.
Yep.
Yep.
Chief prince. It says, "And Tubal, and prophesy against him," verse 3, and say, thus saith Yahweh Shem Shai, Behold, I am against thee, O God,
Right.
the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
See, so I know that, we're like cheering out. Yeah, look what Russia's doing.
Right.
But hey, that's just a means to the end.
Right.
All right. Really, the Lord got you as a proxy, Russia.
Yep.
All right, to fulfill His will to go destroy America. All right, because this is the Lord's will. All right. See, the Lord's conducted a proxy war, like you Americans and Russians are in a proxy war against each other.
Beautiful.
The Lord is in a proxy war against your dumbasses,
Right,
man.
it's beautiful.
All right. So He's totally against you. All right. Bring it out.
It says, "And I will turn thee back."
See? So how's He turning back? All right, He's revising that. Okay, Russia, the
USSR.
Soviet
Yep.
Union,
Yep.
that the USSR, right? The what's it called? What's that? Rocky movie, right? Rocky 4. All right. Drago.
Drago,
That
yep.
Drago spirit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. The Soviet Union, Drago. Okay. That's what the Lord is putting back on them Russians. They with it, man. They want to go against America. Them Russians are tired of being looked down upon and talked about, man. All right.
Like they the bad guy.
Like
Which
the bad guy,
they,
yeah.
you are the bad.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
Edomites.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they can't point their finger at Babylon.
Right.
Everybody can, and everybody will, like we just brought out.
Yep.
Right? So verse 4, it says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen,
Right.
all of them clothed with all sorts of armor."
Right. Stop right there. Isn't that the Lord doing things decently and orderly?
Yep.
You see that? Because this is the Lord's will. He's arranged everything perfectly to make sure World War III happens and that. Okay? You heathens get your judgment. That's decency and order. You got that? Bring that.
And this
Yeah.
is in the time
Yeah.
of Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, yeah.
So the Lord is doing it exactly according to how it was written thousands of years ago.
Decently and in order. Bring it out, Bishop.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40.
I was
Right.
gonna say 339.
All right, I got you. Shit. Verse 38. "But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant.
Right.
Wherefore, brethren, covet to prophesy and forbid and forbid not to speak with tongues.
Go.
Let all things be done decently and in order."
There we go. Decently and in order, man. The Lord's moving things decent in order. So how about you, man? All right. Covet to prophesy. All right. Just bring out the prophecies. That's why you got to go, you know, you go in current events, man. Point things out. Look, that's according to this scripture.
May I start up?
Yeah,
Because
come.
verse 37 says something clutch. It says, if any man think himself to be a prophet, which a lot of them individuals do think they self to be prophets, right? They say they go out there to prophesy, right? They're the true prophets. We the real camp, right? Or spiritual, which just leave it there. All right. Let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord. And when you go through the scriptures, we see various points where the scriptures actually tell us to wait on the Lord, man. Vengeance is in His hands, man.
Right.
All right.
And guess what? A reward for waiting on the Lord is guess what? How did the Lord exact judgment against the nation of Israel? Through the hands of other men.
Yep.
So the scriptures talk about the Heavenly Father not changing, right? So guess how He's going to exact judgment against our enemies? Ultimately, through the hands of the nation of Israel, alluding to Ezekiel, the 25th chapter.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see?
Ezekiel. I believe in Daniel says the saints shall take the kingdom.
Jeremiah
Yep.
16.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Jeremiah 51.
Battle axe weapons
It's a
will
war,
make you
yep.
new threshing instruments. We shall thresh. Come on, man.
But just wait, though. Just
You have to
wait.
wait. I will
Right.
renew strength. You know, you're gonna fly, mount up with wings as eagles.
Right.
Come on, man.
And it's coming because, again, Ezekiel 38. That's happening now. How close are we to those prophecies? Because they have to be fulfilled too.
That's right,
Covet to prophesy, man.
Right.
All right? Obey the commandments of the Lord. Wait. Be patient, man.
Because guess what? In a movie, if you're the director of a movie, and you say, Karab, I want you at this minute mark to say, shoot him down!
Yeah,
And then I
charge!
say, charge. I say,
Yeah.
charge. And I say, let's go get him. What are you going to do?
No,
Cut.
Even if it's a second off, you gonna cut that shit,
Right.
man.
Right.
Nigga, I told your ass 5 minutes,
Yeah.
not 45 and 58 seconds.
Right.
5 fucking minutes.
Yep.
Run it back, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
And the Lord ain't doing no running back. He just going to put your ass
Yeah,
to death.
death.
Right.
You fired, nigga. Get the
Yeah.
fuck off my
Right.
stage, bro.
Get off my movie.
Right.
Right. Right? Cutting these actors out. Because that's what you are. A bunch of actors.
Yeah, we all are.
Right.
We all
We're
are
righteous
actors.
actors.
You just better play your role.
Yeah, we're the protagonists, y'all the antagonists.
Yeah.
All right? In the Lord's beautiful movie.
That's right, brother.
Keep Ezekiel 38.
Okay, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, let me go back to 4.
Yeah, we start up at 4 again.
Okay. Ezekiel 38 and 4, it says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army hosts, Salakia, all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Right, and that's why, hey, what's going on in Ukraine? Hey, the Russians are getting battle experience.
Yep.
Okay? They're getting, hey, the Lord's preparing these Russians for war. That's why the whole thing in Ukraine needed to happen. All right? So they're in battle training, battle mode. All right? That was the Lord's will. He set that up.
Yep.
Continue.
It says, even a great company
Uh-huh.
with bucklers and shields,
Uh-huh.
all of them handling swords.
There you go. And what's the modern day sword?
An AK-47.
Right, the Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov.
Yeah, what is it called? Automatic Kalashnikov.
All that Kalashnikov. And the Russians got other crazy shit. But yeah, you know? So, hey, this is all, again, covered to prophesy. Chill out. The Lord is doing it in decency and in order. This has to happen first. Then you going to get them spiritual powers. All right? Let's go.
Verse 5.
Yeah.
Persia,
Uh-huh.
which is who?
The modern day Iranians.
Right.
All right? Slaki.
That's how you say Persia in their language, Iran. Iran means Persia.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Verse,
those are modern day Persians, man.
Yep.
Those are the Persians, excuse me. Just they're the Persians.
Right.
All right? Ain't no modern day, because we say modern day.
Right.
Just let me retract that, Salaki. Those are the Persians, the Iranians. All right? They even write on their Scud missiles, you know, you know who,
Right,
in
right.
Persian.
Yeah, Persian
Yeah. We don't want to say that. We're using wisdom.
right, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, because the brother, Priest Shimon, Elder Priest Shimon from the New York camp, he did a video on that.
Yeah.
He's like, hey brothers, you know, is there scripture saying not to say that? No, but all things are lawful but not expedient.
Right.
Don't say that shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Don't be saying DTA. Don't say that.
And again, they already got it. Us saying it.
Right.
Just chill out.
Just
you know
chill
what I'm
out,
saying?
yeah, chill out.
We've been saying it, especially when we first got into this truth.
Oh man.
That's every day, all day.
Yeah, we say it all the time, man.
Yep.
They ain't giving a fuck. But just using wisdom, we're growing up. Just
Right.
using wisdom, man.
Moving forward,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't gotta say it.
Right,
You know,
right.
if you want to say a Bible ball, hey.
Yeah. Or even then, because I was just watching Apostle Ramlab and the Indianapolis camp, Elder Damashpa. They said about a bar, he said, hey, y'all don't gotta say that.
Come.
I heard, Elder.
Come. That's the spirit.
Ramlab said it. That was the last thing before it cut.
Right.
So hey, Shalom.
Yeah.
The prophecies are moving fast.
I'm Yashua.
I'm
I say that's the
Yashua,
spirit.
yeah.
You took the words right
Yeah,
out of my
yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Yashua.
Right,
That's
right.
it. Because that's what's happening anyway.
Yeah, that's what's happening anyway.
You know, the other aspect is, hey, when we read the Revelation, it says Babylon is falling. It is falling.
Yeah.
It's already done. The ink had dried before, you know what I'm saying? The ink is already dry.
Yep.
So verse 5, it says, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets. Verse 6, Gomer and...
Gomer, let's talk about Turkey.
Woo!
So Turkey is involved in judging, all right, the JJs, and of course America when the Bishahit Or. So that's how we're clearly seeing it. Chill the fuck out. Like damn, bro, it's happening, man. I'm excited, bro. That's really happening.
Right. But remember now,
Yeah.
you know, and that, it just dawned on me.
Yeah.
Everybody coming back in their lot.
Yeah.
There were zealots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They tried to take down the Romans,
Right.
and they got their ass crushed. So you know,
As the elders always say, somebody got to be the 2/3.
that's it. That's it.
Right. But yeah, you got Gomer, man. Turkey, they sided with Hamas. They sided with Iran. They sided definitely with Russia. They with Russia. Come on, man. You got it.
Yep. It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with them.
Many people with them. China also. China and Russia, they have a military economic partnership known as the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the SCO. Okay, not to mention the Economic Corporation of BRICS. So, I mean, come on, it's here, man. You know, Shanghai Corporation Organization, worth the Google. Got it. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 7, it says, Be thou prepared and prepare.
Salaki. You just came in mind. Bro, this is how you know the Lord cold and he bringing everybody to that region for real. Wasn't it too long ago, Rocket Man went to go meet with Putin?
Yeah. Yep.
What they was discussing, I heard that Rocket Man brought all his weapon experts with him and things like that. So guess what, man? And they've been developing they arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
So all that shit finna end up getting flooded and tossed in that war too, man.
Yep, that's right.
And if you think for 1 minute, either nation was adhering to those,
Sanctions?
not sanctions, but those treaties. Hell no, these Edomites, bro.
Right, they weren't in here. Look. North Korea, Russia, China, okay, Turkey, all these Hamite nations. You know, they were like, look, like Russia, because you said Edomite, Russia and Turkey, they created backdoor deals to still move their, weapons around and money around. All right, then they got China and North Korea involved too, man. I saw the so-called Palestinians, they had pictures of Putin and Kim Jong-un saying, come help us and save us, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
They got pictures of them, man. Them so-called Palestinians, man.
Wow.
So come on, man. Hey, this is going down. And they're all watching Russia. Because Mother Russia is going to spearhead this assault on the JJs and America.
I'm reading it.
The Russian, that has to happen.
Right.
Uh-huh.
You got it.
But verse 7, it says, Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Right. And how's Russia guard? You need weapons? Not a problem. I'll give it to you. All right? You need troops? Not a problem. I'll give it to you. All right? You need mercenaries? Not a problem. I'll give it to you. That's what's going on.
And you need presence. You need us to be like this behind you. Got you.
Cool and jump on TV. Yeah, I'm siding with them niggas.
Yup.
Niggas fall back. All right, y'all got it.
Yup.
And we got a problem here?
Yeah.
We got a problem?
Right.
Nah, we cool.
Don't be a menace. He's like,
Right.
we had the missiles, but then we have a problem. But if you look on the side of that nuke, it says USSR.
Yeah,
Yup.
right.
Wow.
Right. And they had a Jake moving.
Yeah, like,
If you look at it spiritually, it was us.
Wow.
We're the ones telling you that the nuclear missiles from Russia are coming to America.
That fucking missile was
Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart or his mind is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right. Again, the Lord is moving decently and in order. All right? He's guiding the minds of these nations. All right? He's, moving the spirit of these generals and politicians, getting their minds ready for war. All right? He's got a heavy spirit on Putin and his military to go to war against America. But certain things have to happen. The mark of the beast, the RFID chip. That's all. That's all we're waiting on. And that is made mandatory. Let the nukes fly, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's why you gotta be in the spirit of prophecy, brothers and sisters. And chill, relax, man. All right? Yes, defend the gospel by using the words, man. You know, somebody comes up saying some bullshit. Hey, nah, well, according to the Bible, all right, you're wrong. That's it. And if they can't get it, well, this ain't for you, man. Keep it moving.
If you feel like you got to do all that extra shit and tell people to get up and fly here to pull up, you're not sincere. You're not truly confident. You're an agent.
You don't trust
You know, you don't trust in the Lord. You know, you ain't really expecting the goodness that's about to come. Like, you trying to do it yourself. You know?
Right. And if you're a sincere follower and this raises an alarm to you, tell them to show you what scripture says that we need to go to Chicago or go and pull up and go to DC and pull up on Palestinians.
Right.
And then we'll show you a slew of scriptures showing you that they're off.
Right.
Okay?
Where did Paul and Peter, all right, come out of their way and to start going to? When they went to these different regions, different towns, like Bithynia, right, Galatia, and all that? Did they? What was it? Cappadocia, the water. I said Galatia. All right, but I think Galatia, that's in Greece. Yeah. Did they come out? Hey, we got our weapons. Anybody fucking with you? Let's do this. No, they were just teaching the word, man. Okay.
How about Judas' brothers?
Right.
Who took it upon themselves and say, no, you know what? Since our brother Judas was mighty, you know what I'm saying? We can go out here and handle these people. And what happened? They got mowed the fuck down, bro.
They still got put to death. Right? We have to be spiritual. We have no mind in our hand. And again, back to Ezekiel 38. This is all you need.
Yep.
This is our power. Hey, well, according to Ezekiel 38, all right, the Lord's gathering these nations up using Russia to make sure that World War III happens. Okay? And Russia's spearheading it, all right, to make sure that there's division, okay, amongst these Edomites.
Quickly.
Come on, bring it out.
Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is a man of war.
That's right.
Plain and simple. Let him, he's the one orchestrating all this. What is another one of his titles? The Lord of Sabaoth. Okay? The Lord of hosts. He controls the Russian military. Those are his armies, man.
Yep.
That's like a kid, you know, when your mom used to buy you the army men and you set them up how you want to.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord is doing.
Yeah, you know what's funny, right? You mentioned that because the full pack will have different color army men. You had the army green ones, you had the tan ones, the gray ones.
Yeah.
All your fucking armies, bro.
Right.
You set the gray ones against the green ones. And next thing you know, you had the tan ones coming in and swooping in, and the tan won. You know what I'm saying? Those was all your army. You orchestrated how they move.
Right.
It's so beautiful because really the Lord, He's doing wonders. Mind you, in the 80s, the Russians were nothing. They got broken down, the wall, tear down that wall.
Gorbachev.
All right, they were financially fucked up, and the Lord built them up to now that they're a contender. Not only a contender, they're moving their weight around in the Middle East. America has to go to Russia and say, hey, look, we're flying our planes around, you know, we don't want to, what's it called, hit your warplanes, because that's what's going on right now in the Middle East in certain areas. It's called deconfliction zones, where the Russian military and the American military, they have to call each other, okay, yeah, we're conducting operations here, make sure you have your military personnel out of this area, or we want to go into this area. This is what's happening now. Man, 20 years ago, America was doing the fuck they want.
Yep.
They weren't going to Russia for nothing. But that goes to show that this is the will of the Lord, to rise up these Russians, to be a contender against America, and to break down America.
To burn up America.
Right.
Isaiah 13.
Right. That's what we're gonna bring that out too. We're gonna bring that out too. But I want to back what the bishop was saying. That's the will of the Lord, man. He's controlling the armies, man.
The battle.
All right, these are his armies. You got it. You know, if you want to.
What you got, Rob?
No.
You were done with Ezekiel 38? Because I thought we were going to talk about the statehood of the JJs getting lit up.
Yeah, talk to me.
By the Russians.
Okay, I'll go back.
Yeah.
But go ahead, get that while I grab this.
Okay. I'm going to get this. Let's talk for Ezekiel 38.
Okay, I'll just get it right here. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to go to Isaiah 13, get the point, and then I'm going to jump down. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. So the Lord is gathering these nations, man. You know. So I jump down to verse 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Nope.
Yeah, and the Medes, all right, the modern day Medes are the Russians, okay? Okay, so Russia is all in the scriptures, man, being used by the Lord to fulfill a prophecy, like the beloved brother Ramak said, all right, to destroy America, Babylon the Great. Okay, that's why the Russians are a contender now in the Middle East, and they're able to muscle their way in and say, hey, you can't go here, we're here, get the fuck out, or else you want war with us. All right, so what's holding the back? What's holding us all back? The RFID chip, the mark of the beast. That's the only reason why Russia and America haven't launched nukes on each other. You got it.
Real quick.
I was going to say 5 more minutes.
Okay, come on. Real quick. Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of Yahweh Shem Shai. How can a man then understand his own way?
Boom. But this is the Lord's will. All right, he ordered the steps of men. Okay? That's why there is no free will. That's why you should humble down to our people, man. And just do things decently in order to follow the process of the Lord. All right? Because you have no free will, man. You got it.
Proverbs 21 and 1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Oh, y'all brought it out? Okay, so
Now he needed some out of the game.
as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord control these kings, Putin, you know, the prime minister whatever, of China, you know, Jim Un, you know. The Lord control that to ultimately do his will.
Hey, you butchered his name, but who cares?
Xi Jinping.
Rocket man.
Xi Jinping. All them niggas, bro. That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
I'll go back to Ezekiel 38.
Yeah, Ezekiel 30. Like these JJs up.
Finish out on that. You have something?
No.
You got a precept, brother? This is Ezekiel 38, and I'll start back at verse 7. It says, be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people, against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm, thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee.
Right, so the Lord's gearing up these nations, all right, Russia's going to spearhead it, all right, to destroy that statehood, man. All right, destroy those people in our land.
So basically surrounded, compassing.
Yep, and that's what you're seeing, all right? You're seeing it being surrounded. Hezbollah in the north, all right? Hamas in the south, Houthis, okay, in Yemen, all right? Russia giving weapons here, giving weapons there, man. All right, how did they get all these rockets, man? From Russia, all right? You got it.
Let the weak say I'm strong.
Yep. That's exactly what's happening.
Verse 10. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind,
Right,
and thou shalt think an evil thought.
right. Evil meaning bad time. And it's a bad time for you JJs, you 1948ers, all right? It is bad time for you.
And really for all you heathens, right?
Mhm.
You know, it's the day of the Lord's judgment, man. Time of the Lord's slaughter.
We good. It's kind of beautiful because every time I think about this precept, what comes to mind is Wonder Woman 1984 and that G.I. Joe movie, bro. Because in Wonder Woman 1984, it got to a point where every freaking nuclear station around the world at the same time, simultaneously, all of their fucking souls got hijacked and all of them started the nuclear process immediately, automatically, bro.
Yep.
You can tell because they actually show you them boys is chopping it up. You know how it's always two, because there's two keys that usually got to get turned.
Right.
And the highest standing officer, which in America is the president, he has to turn his key and give a code too. So they show you that they was in there watching TV bullshitting, chopping it up, and then next thing you know, they both just
Yep.
boop, 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 launch.
Wow.
So it just show you the evil thought came into their minds, man.
If I can make a quick point, one thing brothers bringing out in our camp is it's called Operation Dead Hand. So even if Russia is not there to launch off the missiles, once the sensors go off to feel like, you know, other silos kind of shaking, the missiles are gonna come off. So that just goes to show you that it's the Lord put his spirit in those ICBM thermonuclear missiles.
Right.
And they will not miss.
Right.
Second Ezra was 16 and 13.
Right.
Once they all shot off, they're not gonna miss their target.
Strong is a right hand that bends the bow, man.
Right. And his scriptures say his incorruptible spirit is in all things.
Right.
That means nuclear missiles.
And the
as well.
Lord already called them his armories, bro.
Exactly.
It was his armory, his glittering sword. Come on, man.
It's coming.
Verse 11, back at Ezekiel 38, verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages,
That's America.
and will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. And it's kind of crazy. What's that? Is that Isaiah 47, where it tells you that they live deliciously and without a care?
Yep.
Or is that 43?
I think 47. Isaiah, I think it's 47.
Verse 12, it says, to take a spoil, but the reason why I bring it out is because the unwalled villages, they dwell safely. They was chilling,
Right.
living carelessly, but the Lord got something planned for their asses, man. All right, verse 12, it says, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of all nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. You keep going?
Yeah, just 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to jump down or keep reading?
You know, just jump down. Let's get to it.
Jumping down to I'm gonna jump down to verse 14. Start 14. It says, therefore, son of man, prophesy and say unto Gog, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, in that day when my people of Israel dwelleth safely, shalt thou not know it?
Right.
And thou shalt come from thy place out of the north parts, thou and many people with thee.
Right, so like I said, when my people shall dwell safely, shall thou not know it? If JJs are not dwelling safely.
No, we're not. They got the Iron Dome, and that's not working.
Right. Somebody hit the button and made it go off, so
Yeah.
somebody can parachute down
Yeah.
into it. It's not working.
Right.
It doesn't
Not
work.
working.
It's a lock in the
Verse 15 it says, and thou shalt come from thy place out of the north parts, thou and many people with thee, all of them riding upon horses, a great company and a mighty army.
Right.
And thou shalt come up against the people of Israel as a cloud to cover the land. It shall be in the latter days, and I will bring thee against my land, that the heathen may know me, when I shall be sanctified indeed, O God, before their eyes. Because the Lord is going to use them, man.
Yep.
Verse 17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, art thou he of whom I have spoken in old times by my servants the prophets of Israel, which prophesied in those days many years that I would bring thee against them? And it shall come to pass at the same time when God shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that my fury shall come up in my face.
Right, and that's the point, you know, the scripture I want to bring out, because, hey, the Russians are going to get involved in that war, all right, and they're going to destroy the statehood of the JJs, man. All right, that prophecy has to happen. What you got, Bishop?
The next verse.
Next
For in my jealousy,
Yep.
for in my jealousy and in my fire, and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel.
There you go, the great shaking, the nuclear missiles, man.
Yep.
All right, so that's what we're waiting on. That's why everything that's happening now is It's beautiful because it's all according to prophecy. All right, that's why you just got to chill out, wait, because, hey, Yahweh said it. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, all right? But this must come to pass, all right? And that's the beginning of sorrows.
And you know what niggas are doing?
Right.
It's like you sitting there watching the greatest movie
Right.
ever filmed, and you go ahead and hit fast forward.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
But you can't do that in this movie. You can't. It's impossible. Ain't no DVR.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to sit there and watch every second, and you're going to play your role. And if your role is to be zealous, overzealous, and get put to death, so be it.
That's it.
All right, so with that, you know, Lord within his camp was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh.
Hallowed by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash.
We want to give double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which we will. We want to give up peace, greetings, and salutations to all the like Akim. That's which his word and truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
And from Yasharallah.
Shalom. Shalom.
Yeah.